Okay, this video today we're going to learn how to convert percent to fraction, and of course this is given. Look, this one is given. Number one is a whole number, that one is decimal number, that is a fraction. Maybe I have another one with a mixed fraction. So I want to make sure you are ready for all kind of scenario. Okay, so you can convert into fraction. So if we know the meaning of percentage, this symbol really tells you either you divide by 100 or move the decimal to the left. When you have seen the introduction of percent video, and that one I have two bullet, and one I explain it. When you see the symbol, you basically divide by 100 or move the decimal to the left. When you divide, it's going to be on the left. Okay, it's going to get smaller. So let's actually work it out on this problem. Okay, so on this problem, I don't see the first one any decimal, so I assume that my decimal is here. So I'm going to move it one time and two times. Okay, I'm going to move it two times. So clearly I have a 0 here, so 0.05. Now we got to drop the symbol because I already balance the percentage by moving the decimal to the left, so we must drop the symbol. Okay, once I drop the symbol, right, now question ask you for fraction, so we are not there yet, am I right? So we're going to move into a fraction. So, well, first of all, before I do fraction, I want to ask you guys, how do you read it? How do you read this one here, right? If you read a decimal, right, you can say 0 and 5/100th. Why? Because this is a tenth and this is a hundredth. Or you can say just plainly 5/100th, because the second decimal places, first one is tenth, second is hundred. So if you know that, right, 500, well, what does it mean? 5 out of 100. So you just write down 5 out of 100. That's all. Or some folks actually think, oh, because of decimal we put down 1 and there is a two digit after the decimal, so we put 2 zeros, which is fantastic. And on the numerator we just put down the number without any decimal. That's lovely. It can be for mixed fraction, it can be mixed decimal or decimal, doesn't matter. Okay, all right, so we need to simplify it actually, so we don't leave the answer like that. We see there is a common number 5. Okay, if you do the prime factorization, or you see plainly, this is easy to deal with, right? So 1 out of, in this case we're going to have 1 out of 20, and that is the reduced fraction. That's what we're supposed to have. Okay, so that's how we deal with the first one. Now second one, guys, I know first one you type in the calculator, many calculators return you the answer, but second one, no. I have seen many calculators not returning the answer as a fraction. Okay, it gives you return to decimal, so you gotta know how to use as a manually. So again, the first thing we do, we move the decimal 2 to the left. That is what we do first, move decimal 2 to the left. So if well, this is a number basically, we don't want to mess it up. So decimal, so you know what, this is 0.0005. you want to have a 0 here, that's fine. So I'm going to write down on the top 0.0005. here you go. So we have this, right? Now how do you read this one? Look, this is a tenth, this is a tenth, this is a hundredth. As you clearly see, this is a tenth, this is a hundredth, this is thousand, this is 10,000. That's how you read the decimal number. So you know what, 5/10,000. Okay, 5/10,000. So I'm gonna write down 5 on top. Okay, 5 on top, and 10,000, 10 and 3 more 0, 10,000. Okay, see that, guys? Now we're going to actually reduce it also. So if I reduce it, actually, by now many of you know 5 goes to 1 time and 5 goes to 2, 10 twice, and that is zeros. Okay, that is zeros, 2,000. So my answer would be, in this case, is going to be 1 over 2,000, because they ask us to convert into fraction, and this is the reduced fraction, and that's how we should leave the answer. Okay, I hope you understand how to do this problem. Okay, now I'm going to move to the 3 and 4. Okay, so 3 and 4 is almost similar, right? This one is a fraction. So well, first of all, I mentioned can you convert to decimal first? You know, that is the best thing always to deal with. So 1/4, you know, is a quarter dollar, 25 cents. And I just saw, by the way, this is equivalent to that only. I didn't take away that percentage yet. Okay, so once I know the percentage, right, the decimal, these symbols tells me that I am allowed to move it twice to the left. So, well, what should I write? 0.0025. Okay, 0.0025. What does it really mean? It means 10th, 100,000, 10,000. So 25 goes gonna go on top, and you put down 10, 1, 2, 3, 25, 10,000. Okay, 25 out of 10,000. Why? Because look, 10th, 100,000 and 10,000. That's what it is. Or some students say, you know what, because of decimal you put down 1, and there is a 4 decimal number, you put down 4 zeros, which is absolutely fantastic. You can do that also. Now we're going to reduce it actually here. So how do you reduce it? By now everyone know the relationship between 25 and 100. You know, 25 4 quarters, so 25 goes to 1 time, and 25 goes to this 100 4 time, and of course there is a 20. Make sure you write that down here. So how do you write the answer here now? We are ready to write the answer, right? Here you go. So that's how our answer is supposed to be here. 1/400. 1/400. See that, guys? 1/400. Clearly you see, right? So that's the answer supposed to be on this one. Now we are the last one. We are on the last one. So let's take a look here. Our end is good or not. So again, this is a mixed fraction. The best way to convert mixed fraction into decimal, you just move like this. Keep the whole number, put a decimal, and 3/4 is 75 cents. So 175 and the percentage symbol. That's the best way. Or some students say, you know what? Let's move it to improper fraction. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, 7 out of 4, and you convert into decimal is going to give you $1.75. Yeah, $7 take away divided by 4 equal piece is going to give you $1.75. Okay, so but I personally like this way down here. I personally like this one. I personally really like this one. Okay, all right, so we are going to actually move the decimal now to the left. So 1 2 to the left. Okay, so what does it mean? It means you're going to have a 0.0, that place will have a 0, 175. Okay, 175. Now I am going to actually write down the answer to the right side here. Okay, so it's going to be basically, well, how do we read it? So as you see, this is the 10th, and this is the 100th, and this is the 1000th, this is the 10,000th. So 175 10,000. Okay, 175 10,000. Okay, 10,000. So how do you reduce it? Of course we have to reduce it. Okay, we have to check out which number is common between them, right? Okay, so take a moment and check out if you see anything common. Definitely 5 is the last number, so you can actually divide by 5 easily, right? You can divide by 5 easily, or you can go a little further. 175, it can be divisible by 25 also, and of course 100 is divisible by 25. So if you can think that way, right, we can actually say this is going to be 7, and this one is going to be 4, and of course that is going to give you 2 more 0 from here. Okay, so how do we write our answer? We write our answer like this: 7 out of 400. Clearly this is the answer. I hope you understand. Any kind of fraction is given to you and they ask you to convert into any kind of percentage is given to you, they ask you to convert into fraction, you should be able to do it now. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.